Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to welcome the arrival of our esteemed chief guest, Honorable Governor of Telangana, Shri Jishnu Varma Garu. It is an honor to have him among us today. We are truly honored to have such esteemed dignitaries gracing this occasion with their august presence. A very good morning to one and all present here. I am Jayanti, a BA Political Science student and your host for today's inaugural session. On behalf of GITAM deemed to be University Hyderabad, I warmly welcome you all to the inaugural session of the two-day national seminar on Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and Farmers from Champaran to Chitrakoot. Organized as a part of the Rashtriya Ekta celebrations by the Department of Political Science, GITAM School of Humanities and Social Sciences, Hyderabad campus, in collaboration with ICSSR, New Delhi. This national seminar is a humble tribute to the Iron Man of India, whose vision of national unity and agrarian justice continues to inspire our democratic fabric. To begin this special occasion, I now take the honor of inviting our esteemed dignitaries onto the dais. I request all the audience to remain seated and welcome them with a round of applause. Thank you, esteemed dignitaries. We are truly honored by your presence. With that, I request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
To mark the inauguration of this Rashtriya Ekta Seminar, let us light the ceremonial lamp, a timeless symbol of knowledge, unity, and auspicious beginnings. I now humbly invite the Honorable Governor of Telangana, Shri Jishnu Varma Garu, to kindly initiate the ceremonial lighting of the lamp. I also request all the distinguished dignitaries on the dais to accompany the Honorable Governor in this auspicious beginning. Honorable Governor Garu and our distinguished dignitaries for inaugurating this seminar. May this light inspire the reflections ahead. Now, I take the privilege of inviting our Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor D.S. Rao Garu, to deliver the welcome address and set the tone for this two-day national seminar.
Esteemed Chief Guest, His Excellency, the Honorable Governor of Telangana, Shri Varma Garu, distinguished special guest, Dr. Sanjay Joshi, IAS Executive Director, INDEXT-C, Government of Gujarat, Shri Shyam Prasad, National Convener, Samajika Samarastha, respected faculty members, dear students, and honored guests. A very warm good morning to all of you. It's with immense pride and joy that I, on behalf of the GITAM deemed to be University, welcome you for the inaugural session of the two-day Rashtriya Ekta Seminar on Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and Farmers from Champaran to Chitrakoot, hosted by the Department of Political Science, School of Humanities and Social Sciences here at Hyderabad campus of GITAM today. GITAM, sir, which was founded by Dr. M.U.S. Murthy in 1980. It was inspired by the ideals of Mahatma Gandhi to impart education, quality education and value-based education to the students of India. M. Shri Garu is the current president, who is the grandson of our founder. He is currently the Member of Parliament from the Visakhapatnam constituency. We have 12 schools across the 4 campuses. We dedicate ourselves to nurturing the minds and spirits and in pursuit of higher education. We nurture the future leaders with a cutting-edge technology and vibrant learning environment, as reflected in our NAC A++ grade accreditation and the global recognition. GITAM is now a destination of opportunity for learning and realizing one's own potential in the education landscape of India. This seminar is a tribute to the indomitable spirit of Sri Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, whose vision for a united nation and unwavering support for farmers laid the foundation of modern India. Inspiring from the Champaran Satyagraha, he played a pivotal role in the Bardoli movement for the rights of farmers, and his enduring legacy in unifying 562 princely states. Sardar Patel's contribution resonates deeply in the theme on national unity and agrarian empowerment. We would have been a fractured nation had it not been for the efforts of Sri Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Today we reflect on his contribution to the national unity and welfare of the farmers. We explore how his ideals to inspire inclusive growth and social harmony. To our undergraduate students, there is an opportunity to engage with history, understand unity, and draw inspiration from building a stronger and equitable India, especially in these kinds of turmoil of what is now happening globally. I think it is important that we present ourselves as a strong and united nation. We are deeply honored to have us with you, sir, Shri Varma, the Honorable Governor of Telangana, who is a poet, writer, and a statesman. With eloquent words and visionary leadership, will illuminate the path of progress. The Honorable Governor has a long list of contributions in public life as a politician, as a writer, in the academia, as well over the past few decades. Your presence, sir, elevates this occasion, and we are grateful for your insightful inaugural address and accepting for the inaugural address for this occasion. We are equally privileged to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Sanjay Joshi, IAS, Executive Director, INDEXT-C, Government of Gujarat. Dr. Joshi has been the chief manager of the entire period and carrying out the research and curated the exhibition of Sardar Patel's Statue of Unity. Sir, your exemplary service in public administration and your commitment to fostering industrial and agricultural growth in Gujarat reflect the very ethos of Sri Sardar Patel's vision. Your insights will undoubtedly enrich this discourse. It's also my pleasure to have guest of honor, Sri Shyam Prasad, National Convener, Samajika Samarastha, with us. Sir, your tireless efforts in promoting social harmony and unity across communities embody the spirit of Rashtriya Ekta. Your presence inspires us to bridge the divides and work towards a cohesive society. To our students, faculty members, and guests, this seminar is a call to reflect on the unity, resilience, and the transformative power of collective action. Over the next 2 days, let's engage, learn, and contribute to the legacy of Sri Sardar Patel. Thank you all for being here, and I wish the seminar a resounding success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your warm and insightful words that set the tone for today's seminar. I now invite Shri Shyam Prasad ji, social worker and national convener, Samajika Samarastha, to address the gathering and share his valuable insights with us.
Hon'ble our chief guest, Shri Varma ji, and others dignitaries. The other speakers will speak in English. Generally, our speakers will speak in English in seminars. In different mode, I will speak in Telugu because the local language is Telugu. సర్దార్ వల్లభాయ్ పటేల్ గురించి మనందరికీ చాలా తక్కువ తెలుసు. పరీక్షల ముందు రాత్రిపూలు చదువుతాం మనం పాస్ కావడం కోసం. సెమినార్లో మాట్లాడేవాళ్ళు కూడా సెమినార్లో సరిగ్గా మాట్లాడడం కోసము ప్రత్యేకంగా అధ్యయనం చేసి రావాల్సి వస్తుంది. నేను కూడా గత 10 రోజులుగా రాజమోహన్ గాంధీ గారు మనవడు రాసినటువంటి ఈ పుస్తకం చదివి వచ్చాను నేను. వల్లభాయ్ పటేల్ అనగానే దేశానికి స్వాతంత్రం వచ్చిన తర్వాత స్వతంత్రంగా ఉన్నటువంటి 5 సంస్థానాలని భారతదేశంలో విలీనం చేసి పొలిటికల్గా భారత యూనిటీ కోసం పనిచేసిన వ్యక్తి వల్లభాయ్ పటేల్. అది తెలుసు మనకి. హైదరాబాద్ సంస్థానం యొక్క అధిపతి హైదరాబాద్ నవాబు గారు స్వతంత్ర భారతదేశంలో విలీనం చేయడం ఇష్టం కాకపోతే పోలీస్ యాక్షన్ ద్వారా భారతదేశంలో హైదరాబాద్ సంస్థ విలీనం చేసిన వ్యక్తి వల్లభాయ్ పటేల్ యాజ్ అ హోమ్ మినిస్టర్. ఇలా సంగతి చాలా ఉన్నాయి. ఇది మాత్రమే తెలుసు మనకి. 1932లో ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో గుంటూరు జిల్లాకు చెందినటువంటి ప్రొఫెసర్ ఎన్జి రంగా గారు గొప్ప రైతు నాయకుడు. ఆయన భారత స్వాతంత్ర ఉద్యమం జన ఉద్యమంగా జరగాలంటే రైతు కూడా పాల్గొవాలంటే రైతు సమస్యల కోసము కాంగ్రెస్ ఆలోచించాలి అని రైతు ఉద్యమాల వైపు కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ నాయకత్వాన్ని ఆకర్షించిన వ్యక్తి ప్రొఫెసర్ ఎన్జి రంగా గారు. మరో దేశం చదువుకున్నారు వారు. ఉన్న చదువులు చెన్నైలో ఉన్న చెన్నయ్యప్ప కళాశాలలో ఎకనామిక్స్ ప్రొఫెసర్గా పనిచేశారు వారు. మేధావంతుడు ఆయన. రైతు ఉద్యమాలకు కీలక పాత్ర పోషించారు. 1932-33లో ఇచ్చాపురం నుంచి చెన్నై వరకు రైతు నాయకత్వంలో యాత్ర చేశారు ఆయన. 1934లో చెన్నైలో రైతు కూలీల సమావేశం పెట్టి వ్యవసాయం బాగా జరగాలంటే రైతు కూలీలు కలిసి పనిచేయాలి, వీళ్ళ మధ్య మార్క్స్ చెప్పిన క్లాస్ వారు అప్లై కాదు అని మాట్లాడిన వ్యక్తి ఎన్జి రంగా గారు. గొప్ప రైతు నాయకుడైన. ఆశ్చర్యం ఏంటంటే ఎన్జి రంగా గారి కంటే సుమారు 8 years ముందు 1928లో సర్దార్ వల్లభాయ్ పటేల్ బార్డోలీలో 79 గ్రామాల్లో ఇంగ్లీషు వాళ్ళ అక్రమ ట్యాక్సేషన్ వ్యతిరేకంగా ఉద్యమం నడిపారు. సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా నడిపారు ఆయన. ఆ రకంగా గొప్ప ఉద్యమకారుడు వల్లభాయ్ పటేల్. మహాత్మా గాంధీ గారు రైతు కూలీల కోసం, భూమిలో రైతు కూలీల కోసం పేరు పెట్టారు. హల్పతి నాగలిగినవాడు అని. ఈ హల్పతీలు రైతులు వీళ్ళ మధ్య 1937లో ఒక ఒప్పందం గురించి రైతు కూలీల కష్టసుఖాలు ఆలోచించిన బాధ్యత రైతులది అని మాట్లాడిన వ్యక్తి వల్లభాయ్ పటేల్. రైతు కూలీలు ఎక్కువ మంది ఎస్సీ ఎస్టీలు ఉంటారు, ఎస్సీ ఎస్టీ సమస్య ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. ఆ రకంగా అస్పృశ్య వర్గాలుగా పెరుగుతున్న వర్గాల యొక్క ఉన్నతి కోసం పనిచేసిన వారు వల్లభాయ్ పటేల్. విమెన్ ఎంపవర్మెంట్ కోసం పనిచేసే వారు కూడా వల్లభాయ్ పటేల్. భారత రాజ్యాంగంలో డ్రాఫ్ట్ కమిటీ ఉంటే, డ్రాఫ్ట్ కమిటీ చైర్మన్గా బాబాసాహెబ్ అంబేద్కర్ ఉంటే 22 ఉపసమితులు ఉన్నాయి, సబ్ కమిటీస్. 4 సబ్ కమిటీస్లో కీలక పాత్ర వహించారు వల్లభాయ్ పటేల్. వారు బారిస్టర్. వారు మన తెలుగునాట ప్రకాశం పంతులు గారు బారిస్టర్గా పనిచేస్తూ మంచి ఆదాయం పోగొట్టుకుని స్వాతంత్ర్యోద్యమంలో పాల్గొన్నారు. వల్లభాయ్ పటేల్ కూడా బారిస్టర్గా మంచి సంపాదిస్తూ కూడా అన్ని వదిలిపెట్టి స్వాతంత్ర్యం పనిచేశారు ఆయన. ఇలాంటి అనేక ప్రత్యేకతలు వల్లభాయ్ పటేల్ ఉన్నాయి. మనం తెలియదు మనకి. రాజ్మోహన్ గాంధీ గారు మంచి రచయిత. వారు వల్లభాయ్ పటేల్ గురించి రాసినటువంటి ఒక 4 వాక్యాలు చదివి నేను ముగిస్తాను. నేను ది ఎస్టాబ్లిష్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండిపెండెంట్ ఇండియా derived legitimacy and power, broadly speaking, from the exertions of 3 men, Gandhi, Nehru and Patel. But while its acknowledgements are fulsome in the case of Nehru and dutiful in the case of Gandhi, they are niggardly in the case of Patel. That there is today in India to think and talk about. President Rajendra Prasad wrote in his diary on May 13, 1959, is very largely due to Sardar Patel's statesmanship and firm administration. Yet, added Prasad, we are apt to ignore him. The curtain dawn on the life of one of modern India's most remarkable sons has been only occasionally and partially lifted. To flying it wide and let today's generation see Vallabhbhai Patel's life is my privilege. It is not a perfect man's life. I have neither wanted nor tried to hide Patel's imperfections. But some at least may feel after knowing his life, and Patel is a man to remember gratefully in good times and as a benchmark of India's potential when the times seem depressing or daunting. Whether or not Gandhi was unjust to Patel, when the moment arrived to select free ideas, first premier is a question that frequently crops up. The answer disclosed my inquiry will be found in these pages. But the opinion of some of the Mahatma Gandhi had been less than fair to Vallabhbhai Patel was factor in my decision to attempt to write the latter's life. If a wrong had been perpetrated, some repatriation from one of the Mahatma's grandson would be in order. In addition, I seek to discharge the obligation of a citizen to founder of this nation. ఇది రాజ్మోహన్ గాంధీ గారు మనవడు రాసినటువంటి ప్రిఫేస్లో ఉన్న భాగం. ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి చీఫ్ గెస్ట్ గవర్నర్ గారు అయితే, చీఫ్ హోస్ట్ మన వీసీ గారు, ప్రో వీసీ గారు. కాబట్టి ఈ సందర్భంగా మన ప్రో-వీసీ గారి చేత ఈ పుస్తకాన్ని వారికి బహుమతి అందజేస్తాను. మీ అందరి తరఫున నమస్కారం.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful address and for reinforcing the values that guide our academic journey. I now invite Dr. Sanjay Joshi Garu, IAS, the Executive Director, INDEXT-C, Government of Gujarat, to address the gathering.
Namaskaram. Honorable Governor Shri of Telangana, my guide and mentor Shyam ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, professors of the university, dignitaries, invited dignitaries, researchers, and my dear students, it is indeed a great pleasure to come to Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, especially Hyderabad, to come and talk about a giant personality of this nation who is still to be explored, whose life is still to be explored. Yesterday I got down at the Hyderabad airport and I did not have to have a visa to enter Hyderabad. Let me take you back to 12th of September 1947. You must be all aware of the Operation Polo. Within 5 days, we all had the luck in Hyderabad to get joined to the Indian Union. Today, we will be talking about Sardar Patel, his contribution to the farmers, to the industries, to the defense, to the agriculture, to the water management, and to the foreign policy of this country, with so many of researchers and learned people here. But within this short period today out in the inaugural session, let me tell you about the great monument that has been created in Gujarat, the Statue of Unity. 182 meters, almost a 60 stories, a live-looking statue of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Several of you must have visited or may have seen on social media also. I was fortunate to be the chief manager for 8 years. During that period, I thought it was very important, and let me make it a lifetime goal to study the life of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. And I was fortunate to get a PhD, and I'm still learning. It is not only an historical or a tourist destination. It is also the statement of this nation that we have developed and we can walk shoulder to shoulder, eye to eye with any developed country in this nation. It is an engineering marvel. Thanks to Larsen and Toubro, who have completed that project within a very short period and the stipulated, even before the stipulated time. I invite all of you to come and visit the Statue of Unity. It is connected by railway from 9 major stations of this country. It has got 32 projects around the Statue of Unity. It is one of the best examples where the government could stop the migrations of the tribals to the cities as construction workers. So, in this short, brief talk to you in the inaugural session, I invite you all to the Statue of Unity. And why in this function I should mention more about it, because it is also the symbol of the contribution of the farmers of this country. You may be all aware about the Loha campaign. Honorable Prime Minister envisioned that every farmer, every soldier, every youth should be connected to this project. And what was designed? The largest social mobilization of this country, the Loha campaign. We used farm tools from the farmers from all the corners of this country. We got it from Jammu Kashmir, we got it from Andaman Nicobar, we got it from Tripura, Arunachal Pradesh, Jharkhand, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Kerala, and every state. We got it from 1,69,074 places of this country. That was all melted and was formed into a usable still, and which is in the different parts of the statue that is used. And the last thing I would like to mention, we collected soils of the farms from different states, different villages, and that entire soil was collected, and a wall of unity of this size has been created. It is a spiritual place for every Indian there. It is known as Wall of Unity. I again urge you to come and visit, and I'm so happy that we'll be talking about different aspects of Sardar's life today, later in the day. And thank you very much, VC sir, for providing me this opportunity to come and share my learnings about Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. We now invite our chief guest, Honorable Governor of Telangana, Shri Jishnu Varma Garu, to kindly present mementos to our distinguished speakers as a token of our gratitude and respect. Now, I respectfully request the Honorable Governor of Telangana, Shri Jishnu Varma Garu, to kindly present the memento and shawl to Dr. Sanjay Joshi Garu, IAS. Now, I respectfully request the Honorable Governor of Telangana, Shri Jishnu Varma Garu, to kindly present the memento and shawl to Shri K. Prasad Garu. We sincerely thank the Honorable Governor for the gracious gesture and our esteemed speakers for their valuable presence and insights. I now have the honor of inviting our esteemed chief guest, the Honorable Governor of Telangana, Shri Jishnu Varma Garu, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon, Namaskar. On the dais, Dr. Sanjay Joshi, IAS, Executive Director, INDEXT-C, Govt of Gujarat, Professor D.S. Rao, Pro Vice Chancellor, GITAM University, Shri K. Shyam Prasad, National Convener, Samajika, Samarastha, Shri Gurram Ashok, Seminar Convener, respected faculty members, distinguished guests, and my dear students, I am happy to be a part of the intellectually enriching and nationally significant seminar that pays tribute to the legacy of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Iron Man of India, by exploring his enduring commitment to rural empowerment and agrarian justice. This two-day Rashtriya Ekta Seminar, supported by the Indian Council of Social Science Research under the Ministry of Education, offers a timely opportunity to revisit India's foundational struggles. From the indigo farmers of Champaran to the resilient rural communities of Chitrakoot, these struggles can be meaningfully understood through the transformative leadership of Sardar Patel. Sardar Patel is widely remembered for his historic role in integrating 562 states into the Indian Union, ensuring the unity and territorial integrity of a newly independent India. Among these, the merger of Hyderabad state into the Indian Union in 1948 was one of the most challenging tasks. With firm resolve and statesmanship, Sardar Patel oversaw Operation Polo, which ended the Nizam's autocratic rule and brought the region into the democratic fold. This bold move not only secured the unity of India, but safeguarded the rights and freedoms of the people of Telangana and the Deccan. What is often overlooked, however, is Sardar Patel's deep bond with rural India. Born into a farming family in Gujarat, he understood the struggles of the agrarian population firsthand. Inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's Champaran Satyagraha of 1917, Sardar Patel embraced nationalism with a distinct focus on grassroots realities. His leadership in the Bardoli Satyagraha of 1928 was a defining moment. He mobilized farmers against a punitive 30% tax hike during a devastating drought. The movement's success and inclusiveness, cutting across caste, religion, and class, led the women of Bardoli to confer upon him the title Sardar, a mark of deep trust and reverence. In 1938, Sardar Patel also resolved the Hali Pratha crisis in Gujarat, an exploitative bonded labor practice through a dialogue and peaceful arbitration. His approach was guided not by confrontation but by the principles of justice, compassion and harmony, values that are ever relevant in today's complex rural landscapes. Drawing inspiration from these Gandhian and Indic models, the Chitrakoot Declaration, adopted in 2024 under the Samajika Samarastha initiative, emphasizes sustainable agriculture and rural equity. It also focuses on empowering marginalized communities, especially landless laborers from scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other backward communities. This vision resonates with the philosophy of Antodaya, championed by Dr. Pandit Deendayal Upadhyay, the belief that the development of the last person in the queue must be the cornerstone of our national policy. Without empowering our farmers and rural citizens, the idea of national unity remains incomplete. I believe public life is an opportunity to offer a healing touch to those on the margins. The Constitution enjoins us to uplift the poor, protect the vulnerable, and serve with integrity and empathy. In doing so, we honor the sacrifices of our freedom fighters and the ideals of our republic. This seminar is not merely an academic gathering, it is a moral call for action. I am confident that the insightful deliberations over the next 2 days will inspire new ideas and collective resolve to build an inclusive, resilient, and united India. And I am happy that the young students are participating in this seminar. After all, we are a country that is based on agriculture. We are an agrarian country. And most of our people are engaged in agriculture. We remember a time when we grew up, our nation was suffering from severe food crisis. And it is through the initiative of our scientists, of our researchers, that we overcame this problem, and today we are self-sufficient. Through the efforts of our researchers like Swaminathanji, we had the Green Revolution. And many years back, when I was young, there was a slogan given by Lal Bahadur Shastri, a very beautiful slogan. It was known as, it was a call, it was not a slogan. It was a call to the nation, given by the Prime Minister, the then Prime Minister Shastriji, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. And it resonated in every heart. Jai Jawan, because our borders are guarded by them. And we sleep peacefully, having, security in our minds that we are secure, that this nation is secure, and secured by our valiant armed forces. And Jai Jawan, because they are the Annadatas, the people who feed this nation, who nourishes this nation. It is the farmer, the Kisan. And then years went by, and Atalji became the Prime Minister, Atal Bihari Vajpayee of India. And then he gave a call, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan. He added technology to it. He said, yes, there must be technological advancement. For a strong nation, for a Viksit nation, there must be technology. It is through the ladders of technology that we have to climb to the peak of development. And then years passed, and then came our present Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji, and he further added to the slogan, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan, Jai Anusandhan. He added the word research and development. And today, our nation is a hub of research. We have become almost the world capital of research now. During the COVID time, we have proved it. And Hyderabad is a hub of research. The way to go forward is therefore Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan, and Jai Anusandhan. And in that Anusandhan and Vigyan, students play a young minds and students play a key role. Because tomorrow you will be leading, the youngsters will be leading. It is on your aspirations, on your dreams, and on your wants, on your strength, that India will march forward. It is under your leadership that this glorious nation will find its strength. So when I heard that there was a seminar to be held in the name of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Iron Man of India, the great personality who held the nation together or brought the nation together in the time of crisis. I was very eagerly looking forward to coming here. As the IAS officer from Gujarat was saying, there's a beautiful, magnificent statue in Gujarat. I had gone for the inauguration. And I visited next time also. There was a power meeting. I was a minister in my state, so I had gone there for a meeting also. It's a beautiful statue, a magnificent statue. Beautiful would be a wrong word, a magnificent statue that pays homage to the great leader who safeguarded the unity of this great nation. And not only the unity, also the diversity. He brought together princely states, over 500 states together, which were diverse in culture, diverse in language, many art forms, many colors, many dialects, many languages. And he held them together and brought them together in the interest of this building a strong India. And today, as we move forward together. Whether it is, Telangana, or it is Jammu and Kashmir, or it is Gujarat, or it is Tripura, we move together. So Sardar Patel embodies the unity of this nation. And many people, mistake unity for uniformity. No. There's no question of being uniform. Every state has its own language, its culture, its folk stories, its literature, its poetry. And that is India, and that is Bharat. When we talk of unity, we don't talk of uniformity. We talk of Bharatiyata. And Bharatiyata is not uniformity. There may be diverse ways of thinking, diverse ways of speaking, diverse ways of dressing, diverse food habits. But one thing is common, that we all work for this nation in our own ways. We make our contributions. And no contribution is small. Each citizen contributes. As a citizen, we contribute as a professional. Some contribute as doctors, some as engineers, some as agricultural experts, some as research scholars. And on that, the nation is built. Bharatiyata is the sum total of all the cultures. It is only, I think, only nation in the world which has this, great force that binds us all together despite of all the diversity that we have. So that has to be kept. Kept in mind that unity is not uniformity. Because uniformity cannot happen. In nature, there's nothing uniform. There's so many types of flowers, there's so many types of birds, there's so many types of animals, so many climates, climate zones, climatic conditions. So in nature, there is no uniformity, and we are part of that nature. At least the Indian thought, we think that way. We as humans are part of that nature. So there is no uniformity there also. But there is unity. There is unity. And that unity, the symbol of that unity is Bharat. The symbol of that unity, how? Diversity can be unified. The greatest proof, civilization proof is Bharat. You will find people from Northeast visiting Tirupati. And you will find people from the South visiting the Prasad temple in Tripura. Or you will find Assamese in Dwaraka visiting Dwaraka. Or you will find a person of Tamil Nadu in Kedarnath or Badrinath. It shows that unity. It reflects that unity. Logically speaking, how can a Tamil Nadu person have a really holy place in Kedarnath? But it is there. It is there. I remember a small, episode before I end on this note. That when we were young, and Lok Sabha debates became, televised. So we used to watch it very keenly. Because there's a new thing, TV had just come, and we could see the leaders debating in parliament we have never seen before. We only read them in newspapers. And Atalji became the Prime Minister. And one day there was a heated debate on this subject of Bharatiyata. And there was a stalwart parliamentarian who later became the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. He was from the Communist Party. He stood up and asked Atalji, they were very good friends. You are speaking, at length on Bharatiyata, this, that. What is it? You define it today. He said, I have heard this from you for a very long time. Atalji, you please define it today, since you are the Prime Minister of this country. So Atalji just smiled and told him, Somnath Babu, Somnath is actually in Gujarat, in the west. And you come from West Bengal in the east. A great man like you from the east has a name from the west, Somnath, and that is Bharatiyata. So that was a very simple way of putting it. So today as we gather here for this seminar, and I wish this seminar all success, because it is in remembrance of a great personality of our independence movement, and also thereafter who united this country. So I am confident that new ideas will come. As the Prime Minister says, you must innovate, you must inspire, and the youth must lead must lead. This is a very youthful country now. You are at a juncture in history where, you are the oldest civilization in the world and the youngest country. At that juncture today, you are studying in this wonderful university. So go forth and lead, inspire, innovate, anusandhan, research, develop your minds, develop this nation, develop your society towards the Viksit Bharat. And I must congratulate the university and the Vice Chancellor for this very nice seminar they are holding. And we'll see you again. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you very much, sir, for your inspiring and thought-provoking address. Your words will surely resonate with us throughout this seminar. We now come to a special moment of appreciation. I request our respected Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor D.S. Rao Garu, to felicitate the Honorable Governor of Telangana, Shri Jishnu Varma Garu, as a token of our gratitude and deep respect. Thank you, sir. We now come to a heartfelt and artistic tribute. A handcrafted pencil sketch portrait of Honorable Governor Shri Jishnu Varma Garu has been created by Dr. Adi Seshaya from the Department of Fine and Performing Arts as a token of our admiration for the Governor's visionary leadership and gracious presence with us today. Thank you, sir, for the beautiful tribute. We now move to the final ceremonial gesture of this inaugural session. Now, to formally express our heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to all who made this inaugural ceremony meaningful and memorable, I take the privilege of inviting Dr. Gurram Ashok, Assistant Professor in the Department of Political Science and the convener of this two-day national seminar, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning, one and all. It's my immense privilege to propose vote of thanks on behalf of GITAM deemed to be university and Department of Political Science initiative of this seminar. So we are deeply grateful to you, sir, the Honorable Governor of Telangana, to grace this occasion as a chief guest and deliver us inaugural speech which inspires and motivates us to take the great initiatives and legacy of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel further in the future. And despite your demanding schedule, you graced this occasion, sir. It is a great honor for our university and our students and our faculty to have you heard here. And your thought-provoking lecture on the unity, diversity, and the national integrity is certainly a foundational path for us to embark in the future. And also to have you as a poet, statesman, writer, painter, and whatnot. You are a multi-talented person as a distinguished guest for us. On top of this, on behalf of GITAM, I convey again my heartfelt thanks to you, sir, for gracing this occasion. And also I extend my thanks to Dr. Sanjay Joshi, IAS, who was quite instrumental in construction of the Statue of Unity and giving us a world-famous symbol for the honoring this Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. And also I extend my sincere thanks to Shri Shyam Prasad ji for his generous speech and also taking all the busy schedule time from the busy schedule and giving us your valuable time, sir. And also, I must mention our heartiest thanks to Pro Vice Chancellor D.S. Rao Garu for his invaluable support and unwavering commitment for the seminar and the national cause when we discussed. And also all the hospitality team who were tirelessly working throughout these 2 days, and also Raj Bhavan employees, especially Pawan Singh ji, ADC and CSO Garu, for giving us a minute-to-minute update and making this a huge reality today. And indeed, we have been waiting for this day, and it has been materialized. I thank each and every one of the audience and the faculty members for giving us this opportunity by your patience, time, and efforts. Thank you, one and all. Now, before we go for the national anthem, we have a small photo session with the Department of Political Science. I request the political science faculty to come and stand in between there. Come.
Thank you, sir. Before we disperse, I now request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
With the rendition of the national anthem in the gracious presence of our esteemed dignitaries, we now formally conclude the inaugural session of this 2-day national seminar. The dais ceremony stands closed. We respectfully request the dignitaries to kindly step down from the dais. I request all the students to stay back in Shivaji Auditorium.